Look at that beautiful bead. Wow. Beautiful teal blue. I think it's swirly too. Wow. I think it's a swirled glass one. It's beautiful. Piece of a clock. A teapot. Little. Wow. Look at these two. Oh my goodness. They are beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh, the colours. Wow. They are two very brilliant bottles. And I think I see a green Bovril. I do! Oh, it's got a crack in it, but I don't care. It's a green Bovril. Oh, green Bovril.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's got to be rare.
That is rare. Wow. That's incredible. It's cracked, which is probably why the bottle diggers didn't take it, but I don't care.
How was it?
Wow, what a good start for bottles. Oh, that's amazing! I have never seen a green one. What a good start for bottles, I bet. Oh, whoa, okay. Beautiful. Looks all greens. It started green.
Brilliant, okay. Oh, I think I see
I'm going to look for beads. I'm going for the small things. That is an embossed bottle. Ah, it's Garton's. And is that whole? Okay, why is it just like blue bottle day? Or, that one's really cute too. I'm going to have to take that one as well. What do we think? Oh my gosh. Wow, that is massive. Wow. What type of stone?
It's like a stoneware cotton reel.
Yeah, it's still got the cork in it. Oh my gosh, what a brilliant start for bottles. Wow. It's incredible. Looks like an old wallet. Like a coin purse. Look, the money would have gone in there. No money in it though, unfortunately. Glass cotton reel ink. Already have quite a few of those though. It's a little pretty lid. It's a figurine and another figurine. And lots of beautiful coloured bottles. This is some little one. Wow. It's really bubbly and has like a big, I might take that one. It's very crudely made. I do love a tiny bottle, but I don't think I need these. So many beautiful bottles. Look at this one. And this one. Oh my gosh. We just don't need them. That one is lovely though. Look at that. There's a bone or a wooden button next to the tiniest little bottle. Nice. Now, can you see it? It's the most ridiculous thing. Zoom in.
Oh my word. Oh my gosh, wait.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I thought I'd found the smallest one before, but that is the smallest.
Do you think that's like a seller's, like a salesman's?
Oh, it could be for a
example?
doll, a
Or a
toy
doll.
one.
It's even got deep, it's even like decorative. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. That's brilliant. Oh my gosh, I think it's probably the find of the day. Oh my word. It's so tiny and functional. Brilliant.
That's mad. That is the tiniest bone disc I've ever found. Look at that. Look the size of my thumb. Nice. Probably a counter for a game. One of my favourite things to find, bone discs.
Suppose that's a coin? Oh, I think it's a bone disc. One of our favourite things to find. Brilliant. That looks yellow and unnatural. Perhaps a bead? Yep, a yellow bead. Brilliant.
Look at the glass. I think it's a glass. It's a very beautiful glass. It's like, I'm not sure it's cut, I think it's probably pressed. Is it a glass or did it go on top of something? That's odd. Might take that just because it's unusual.
Just kicked this bottle out because I thought it was broken, but it's not. That's what shape it is. Is that an ink? Because if it is, I don't have one like it. I mean, it's got some gunk in it, I can see, but I think I'm probably going to have to take that for the ink collection. Uh-oh, it's been a very bottle-heavy day.
Oh my goodness, look! Wow! That is just crazy! Look how many there are! Can't really see anything that I would want, which I know is a shame, but honestly my house is full. Full to the brim. Oh, there's some beautiful ones here though, but there's some whole marmalades, but we don't really need them either. Wow. There's more. What's that? Crannies. Cranny sauce. Cranny sauce is quite cute. Oh, I might have to take cranny sauce. No, I'm not sure. I think about it.
It's a tiny little... Oh, wow, what colour is that? Is that like a greeny yellow? I wasn't going to take it. But look, I've not found one that colour ever. Uh-oh. Okay, it's like a greeny yellow. Look at the colour of it. Another day for unusually coloured bottles. Brilliant. What's that? Is that a button? Oh. No. Oh. Whoa. What is that? So it's got a little J and a woman playing the harp with swells, and I think it says made in Austria. Oh my gosh, do you think it's part of a jewellery, or it's not like an impression or anything because the J's the right way around, but that is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it. I thought it was a mother of pearl button. Oh, brilliant.
Oh my goodness.
I think it says made in Austria or something.
What is it?
I don't know.
It's like a little woman playing a...
Yeah, with a J. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to do research. Isn't it beautiful?
That is absolutely beautiful.
It's not as good as a tiny harp.
Well, no.
I knew as I said it that Austria wasn't a place. It's made in Austria. I knew as I said it. I was like, maybe it says Austria, but I was like, but that doesn't look like a U, but I've just rubbed a bit off. Yes. Made in Austria. Oh. That makes sense.
Ah.
It's almost like someone knew we were coming. Oh my gosh, it's complete. Oh, it's got painted eyes and everything. Mum, is that? Oh,
okay. Maybe someone was here.
Maybe someone did know, because this is
all our favourite things.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to take it all.
Look,
to clean. I know.
Oh, dump babies. Dump babies
we can make
again.
A big dump baby. And actually, what's that over there?
Oh. That's mad.
No back, but we've got loads of...
Ah, we can make a big dump baby. And over here...
Is it a pig?
It is a pig, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want to get it? Here, I make a way for you. It doesn't look like it's broken at all.
Oh, it is, but... It's so big.
What's he broken off of? It was like a cup or something? Oh, he's amazing.
I can't believe that whole almost complete doll's head is so massive. That's so exciting. Oh, I don't know what it is, but it's probably great for Christmas. Wow, it's got some iridescence. Put that in my bag carefully, because that is great to make a Christmas bauble next year. Only January and already thinking of Christmas. Is that glass? Is that a square lens? Oh, that would be good for the doll's house. That would have been a magnificent jar. What a shame.
This is what I think it is. Yes, it is. It's a tiny head.
Oh my goodness. Such a fancy hat on.
Very fancy.
Wow. Brilliant.
Oh, a little cup. Kate found a little handle the other day. We could just stick that straight on there. Find them everywhere. Another one for the floor. What's that one say? Oh, it says Maidstone. Nice. It's a post office seal. I should have said that, just in case nobody's seen us find them before. It's a little bone. It's a little bone something. I don't know. It's quite cute though. Here to help with those dump dolls. Tiny little 2-hole button. Well, that was our second trip back to the dump. And wow. That's what I can say is wow. Oh no, there's a find missing. Yeah, so wow. We found some very cool things, and I think Bottle Digger left us some presents.
Definitely.
which are amazing. So what was your favourite find?
Actually really difficult. But I think probably my green Bovril. And it does unfortunately have a crack in the side. But it is complete. There are no chips. It's just got a crack. And I was excited to find this because it is unusual. But I didn't anticipate. So apologies if you saw this on Instagram and didn't realise it had a crack. I just posted a picture from the day straight as soon as we got home, and it sort of went a bit crazy. It's without a doubt like
our most successful Instagram
most
picture.
liked Instagram picture by like 3 times the normal amount. I think it's on like 1,500 or something, which is crazy. I didn't realise so many people covet.
Well, it's a really unusual
a
thing,
green
though, isn't
Bovril.
it? Because you see Bovrils all the time, but never a green one.
No, I've never found even a portion of a green one.
That's beautiful.
And you can get aqua and cobalt blue ones.
Those are our aim.
Yeah. So in Instagram I mentioned that, so this is probably from around World War One, which is what most of the stuff in the dump is.
Well, Victorian.
Like, it goes mainly from like Victorian to the 1920s. So yeah, this is probably early 1900s. And during the First World War, the glassworks that made these Bovril bottles, so they either couldn't get the usual mix of chemicals due to the war effort and then being used for other things, or they couldn't combine them properly in the new bottling machines, which were introduced in 1913. And that resulted in there being different coloured Bovril bottles, like this green one, and aqua ones in cobalt blue. And Bovril was a war food. It was very popular in the war because it gave you
lots of energy quickly.
Yeah. So yeah, there is our green Bovril, and it will be going in our collection. Yeah, I've never seen one. Well, I googled it and I found a couple of pictures, but only a handful. They are very rare, and I imagine the Bottle Digger probably left it because of the crack. But
we don't care.
We really don't mind.
Go with my blue one.
Mm-hmm. So yes, it will go in our collection of unusually coloured bottles that have slight
defects.
Yeah, defects. And talking of unusually coloured bottles, this was not the only one we found this day. I also found this beautiful olive greeny yellow ink, which again has a crack in it. But I have not cleaned this because you can't really tell on camera, but it has the most beautiful iridescence, and it almost looks like it's made of gold. So we've decided to just leave it as it was found, as nature intended for it to be. And yeah, we do not have an ink this colour. And again, researching, I haven't been able to find many. Again, it's got a chip on the top, but our collection is quite like that. We quite like that because it shows history and how, it has been in the ground for 100 years at least. So yeah, beautiful. Absolutely love these two bottles. It's such an unusual colour. I picked it up just to have like a incidental shot of a bottle and then realised it was...
Do you want to get another one to show how much of a different colour it is?
Yes. So there you go. There's a normal hexagon ink, although it's not a hexagon, is it? It's an octagon. And there's my little olive one. So yeah, very cool.
They look nice together, don't they?
They do, they look really nice.
On a rainbow, we need a red one.
We need a red one. And we need a cobalt blue unusual bottle.
Or
No, you definitely get cobalt blue ones of these. And relating to the Bovril, we also have to thank Malcolm, who sent us a box of wonderful treasures. some dolls, and one very special treasure, which we will be talking about in another film because it requires more time because it's absolutely brilliant. And in that treasure was this, which is a Daily Mail from London, Monday, May the 4th, 1896. May the 4th is Oscar's birthday, so it's extra special. And it's absolutely incredible. The Busy Man's Daily Journal. But what makes this very prevalent is on the back is this advert for Bovril. Greatly improves and adds... I don't know what that word says, man. And adds piquancy? Piquancy?
Piquancy, it's like spice. Like, yeah.
To hashed beef or mutton, meat pies or puddings, croquettes or rissoles. And in the preparation of strengthening soups, savoury sauce and rich gravies, it is of such special value that all who desire appetising, nourishing viands use Bovril in the kitchen. Bovril Limited, Food Specialist, London. Directors, the Right Honourable Lord Playfair, GCB, LLD. Dr. Farquharson, MP and others. There is a Bovril advert from May 4th, 1896.
That's amazing. But I want to find some Dr.
I know,
Tibbles.
Dr. Tibbles Vicoca. No, Dr. Tibbles Vicoca. Krogs painted malted food for horses. How beautiful. Yeah, there's some incredible.
Tibbles goes all the way down here. Look how much of a thing they have, more than Bovril. It puts things into perspective when you find bottles like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could imagine that they had adverts like this in newspapers. I love it.
I've also just seen a complete set of teeth of one guinea, but we will save reading this for when we next find a tooth. So thank you very much, Malcolm. It is incredible, and the book, which we will be talking about, I've been reading, and it's incredible. So thank you. Do I have to ask what your favourite find is?
It's this. I can't find the big pipes, but I seem to be able to find the small pipes. Yeah, I don't know. Why I can only find the small ones. I love this, and it's perfectly usable. There's quite a lot of history about it. It was made as a novelty by the firm W.G. Ingram at Gramwill Rubber Works, Old Ford, London. They were tobacconists and manufacturers of advertising balloons, which is crazy, tobacco pouches and novelties, which I presume this is one of them. The pipes were sold in a small yellow card or tin box, complete with a miniature box of matches and a tobacco pouch with tobacco in it. The firm was active from the late 19th to the early 20th century. It's a Gramwill miniature pipe, and they were listed in 1929 at the British Industries Fair. Had stand number C53.
So yeah, it is perfectly usable. And the second tiny pipe, although our first tiny pipe is a cigarette pipe.
Yeah, this one was just for advertising, which is what you said at the time.
It was what I said, and it is too small for a cigarette. So yeah, another tiny pipe.
I love it.
Crazy. Did not think we would ever add a second one to our collection.
It prompted us to do the thing that we're going to do after this.
At the end of this film, yeah. My second favourite find. Ooh, I mean, I suppose probably this. So this is glass. It's got a little J and a woman playing the harp in a shield. And it says made in Austria in the back. Not
Astria.
Not made in Abstria or Astria. Obviously I know, I've been to Austria a couple of times, but it just didn't look like a U. And I was quite excited, as I always am, whilst mudlarking. Quite often reasonable thought goes out the window. So yeah, we can't find anything like this online or anything about it, other than it's made in Austria.
I thought it might have been like the coat of arms of a town beginning with J, but I couldn't find anything.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's got the remains of metal around the edge, so maybe it's just like a brooch or piece of jewellery. Not sure, but it's beautiful. If anyone has any ideas, please let us know in the comments below.
I did find out a bit about Austrian Glass though. When the Czech Republic were making beautiful glass, they were making glass too, but you don't hear about the Austrian Glass as much.
No,
but they
in
did.
the 1920s.
Yeah, they made like ones that looked like semi-precious stones and things. Have I got to say a second find? Favourite? That would be my glorious. It was the blue day for sure.
It
Have a
was.
green. It's such a beautiful bead. You can see where it was spun around. It's not moulded. It's definitely spun. It's wound, spun.
It almost looks plastic, but it is glass.
It is
You can
beautiful.
see with the little bubbles. And it's almost pearlescent. Yeah, it's a very big, beautiful
Bead.
bead. It looks
Big,
like
beautiful blue bead.
big, beautiful blue bead. And it looks like the sky. Yeah, it's amazing. Very much a day for beautiful glass things, such as these two tiny bottles, which had blue paint in them. And we decided to leave it in because they look like little works of art. It looks like moss or something.
Such a beautiful colour as well. I think actually they're two different colours. So I
I
imagine
think
they
they
were
are.
part of a set of paints, because this is like a different colour blue, isn't it? This is more turquoise.
Greeny, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Shame the other colours weren't there.
I
That would
know.
be amazing.
Yeah, and they're just really beautiful. Tiny little bottles and a really nice shape too. So yeah, definitely an amazing day for bottles, such as this amazing stoneware cotton reel.
Ink. What did you say? Stevenson, did you say? Stevenson ink?
I found an advert, which will be up on the screen now. Days ago, I've saved the image. I can't remember. It's blue. It's
I thought you
Blue
said
ink.
Stevenson's, but maybe I was
maybe
wrong.
blue ink, I think. But it's got multiple fingerprints.
The fingerprint on the bottom is, you could, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, there's fingerprints all over this. There's one. There's another one.
He's
there's
coming.
one. He's coming. Yeah, this one here. It's almost good enough to do like a
Forensic,
forensic
yeah.
fingerprint test. And you can see the imprint where they would have. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, in perfect condition.
I've not seen one like that.
I have, but not.
Now no one else can either.
Yeah, it's unlike anything in our collection.
No.
So we've only ever found pork pie inks in stoneware, so that one is a very nice one. Obviously we found like big ink pots and black ink, but small inks only found pork pies. Two tiny bone discs, and as again, if you've watched our channel before, you know that we adore finding bone discs.
Yeah, I'm going to think of some way of displaying them, and maybe I was going to ask if people, the thing that we're going to put at the end of this film is a bit different. It's not crafting, it's something showing sort of collection, making a miniature museum, and I just wondered if people would be interested to see some of our collections, so we could show our collection of bone things and talk about all the different things they've used for.
So yeah, this one is these ones are probably both gaming counters.
Yeah, because yours is red,
Mhm.
definitely.
Talking of bone things, there is Mum's mystery item, which I think could be the end of like a knitting needle or something. Anyone has any ideas?
And again, lovely.
And a bone button. So quite a few bone things this trip. And then the gifts we think were
Left for us.
left for us, although not these arms.
No, the arms, that's
The arms.
just showing example
Yeah.
of what's going to happen to
Yeah.
this doll.
So we found all of these, except maybe one of the ears, together. And every dump we go to, there's always various bits of broken doll. And they've never been piled up like this
No.
before. Maybe heads, but I'm not sure people would bother putting this stuff in a pile. Because we have met bottle diggers there before who recognise us. So maybe
Maybe they left us a present.
Maybe they left us a present, or maybe it was just a coincidence, but we
We're very excited.
we very much appreciated it. So there was one complete head, And I haven't cleaned it completely because we are on a tight schedule, but this will be becoming a new dump doll. It's got the cutest little eyes.
Looks a bit miserable though.
No, it doesn't. It's got a body. Can't blame it.
Okay, maybe when it's got body it'll look happier.
I'm talking of bodies. There was this, the little buttocks. So yeah, this head will probably be going on that body. Can't really show it. With some arms.
With these two arms, we don't have any legs.
We don't have any legs yet, so we're not the right size.
Oh yeah, we've got hundreds of legs, but not the right size legs.
Keep an eye out. And then something we're very excited about. This is the biggest. It's not complete. It is, obviously this bit is separate and it doesn't have a back, but it's the biggest complete face from the same face we have ever found, and we cannot wait to make this into a big
Doll,
a proper dump baby. And yeah, we're going to, that's going to be a film in of itself.
yes,
I think
because it's going to be very involved.
it is.
Paper mache and such
Yeah.
like.
We're going to make it as traditionally as possible and make a paper mache with paper clay body and arms and legs. So yeah,
And
we're
some
gonna,
beautiful clothes too.
yeah, and buy some eyes for it, some glass eyes.
And hair again. Or should we just put a
No,
bonnet
we're just
on
going
it?
to put a bonnet on this one, I think.
Well, we're still going to have to put something over the top of it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to try and recreate it as they would have originally done it. So yeah, that's going to include making moulds and all sorts of. So that's going to be a film in itself.
And that'll be for not for a while either.
No, actually when I come back. But yes, we're very excited about that, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning.
She's happy.
Or he,
Or he.
maybe she, probably. I don't know.
I don't know. We have a lot of girl dolls. Maybe it should be a he.
Maybe it should be. A pig. We have really quite a few pigs.
We do have a lot of pigs. That's
We're
another collection we could show.
saying that in a film coming up in about a month. Find the favourite pig I've ever found.
Yeah.
A very, very, very good pig. A little head in a cup, waiting for a handle, and probably waiting for a body.
Yeah.
Like these creations Mum's been working on.
Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of crafting, we're going to make a miniature museum because we find lots of very small things and it's not always, don't really know where to put them sometimes. They just sit in a box, which is a bit sad. So yeah, we're going to make a miniature museum out of this box that I used to use because I used to sell antiques at markets, and I just suddenly thought it would probably be quite good for this, for our miniature museum.
So this is going to be a miniature museum, and if you would like to see an example of a museum with big finds, I know the Mud Pies here on YouTube have a museum full of all of their wonderful bottles, such as onion bottles and printed stoneware. Go check that out. And this is going to be quite long, curating this museum. So if you're interested, please watch. We know a couple of you have asked for our collection, and if it doesn't interest you, the film can just end here. Nothing else will really happen. There is a lot of Sunny Cat in it though, so stick around if you like him too.
I was going to say that we start it by choosing maybe our 5 favourite finds to put in first.
Okay.
That's the way of starting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I start. I like my miniature pipe, which is a little. Can anyone hear above the purring? Yeah. Which is. Oh, he's licking the pipe. Or was he licking my finger? Oh, Sonny. No, don't. Which is a miniature cigarette pipe. They used to put cigarette up here, and it's in the shape of Atlas holding up the globe. And it's amazing how I found that in amongst all those stones at our favourite beach. So I do love that, and it is related to the thing that I found today in today's film too. And he's in the box now. Your turn. Oh, I can't. Slight hindrance.
I think...
Just sit down.
Yeah.
Sit.
I think I'm going to go with my bone... Is it dice or die? My bone die, which was found on the Thames foreshore. And it's the only die we've ever found.
I know, it's mad.
And it's a bone one. I'd love a glass one day.
Oh.
But there.
Well, obviously both our second finds are frozen Charlottes. I mean, they won't always stay in here. They are meant for the doll's house, but we have a project that we have to do to get them in there at the moment. But for now...
If you've watched our films, you know that our absolute favourite thing to find. We've been fortunate enough to find 2 each.
Just waiting for the next one.
Yeah.
Every time we go.
Every time on the way to Mudlarking we say, what do you want to find? And we both go, well, obviously a frozen Charlotte.
So I'm going to put them in the middle. Obviously pretty high up on my list is my... Well, it's very high up on my list is my Georgian intaglio or intaglio, which says God bless you with an eye in the middle of it, and it's tiny and it would be perfect for our tiny museum. So I'm going to put that in.
So next I'm going for trade beads. So we've got our Millifor one, our Dutch trade bead and our white heart. 2 found on the Thames and 1 found on a path.
Yeah.
A path.
We love these, don't we? It's a terrible history, but they are very beautiful things.
Yeah, and one that needs to be remembered.
Something else that I really quite like to find are Dole's eyes. I found this one quite a long time ago, then Kate found this one, and then Kate found this blue one. I love the way you can see the way they were used differently. These ones would have been on metal, like a metal shape like that, would have been set into the head, whereas these ones were sort of set into the eye sockets. There's also teddy bear eyes. I found quite a lot of those, but they're made into teddy bears. But there may be
a
some
new one coming to this collection in a couple of weeks.
and this collection.
Oh, and that collection in a separate video, yeah.
I find a lot of eyes. Kate finds the pipes. I find the eyes. I don't know why, but I'm going to put them in.
Next, I am going for lead tokens from the Thames. Just the tokens. We've got lots of amazing seals. But these are just tokens. Mum's rose, and then mine 3 various crosses.
Then there's pieces of Bartman. I do love to find a piece of Bartman, and so does Kate. It's so exciting when you start. When I pulled this one out, yeah, I got quite. So this is probably my favourite piece of Bartman, obviously, but I do quite like the beard. And we do have a few eyes. So that's an eye. That's an eye. An eye. And another beard. A few bits of beard.
Not sure if that one's an eye or not.
You think?
No, I think it's part of the medallion.
Oh,
This one is definitely an eye, though.
and that one is too, I'd say.
Maybe.
Lots of bits of medallion, bits of chin. This is chin. And beards. Put them in a corner, yeah?
I am going to go for Cufflinks. So Mum found this one, which is very old, and we don't know.
I think it's pewter.
Yeah, and we don't know who it depicts, because they sort of just, it's a figure, but it sort of just looks like a blob. It's like a
Queen
profile.
Mary.
Queen Mary. And then this one is half of a commemorative wedding celebration between...
Is it Queen Mary? Yeah.
Possibly.
Or was it Princess?
And then I found this one, which is Georgian and silver. This was the first piece of silver I ever found, and I found it when we were with Richard Henry on the Thames, and it's got a paste gem inside, and it's silver, and it's Georgian, and it's still one of my favourite things I've found. But that was a long time ago.
You should put next to the intaglio.
Yeah.
To Georgian things together. So let's go our dominoes next. Always love a domino. Maybe put the bone things together. This little bone knife handle, or I think it's a little fruit knife maybe. That's pretty old. It's beautiful. Put that there, or maybe there. There comes the cat. And I put all the seals in. There's a lot of seals. Quite. Don't be knocking things up with your paw. What are you doing? Piece of shrapnel. We've got a few pieces, but this I put this piece in. Kate's Roman pot with fingerprints. Look at that fingerprint, it's amazing. So I don't want to put it up that way round, and then you could see the fingerprint.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, put it here. The ring that we put back together again. Roman tessera. Put that next to the.
A Roman bone counter. Put that with the
Roman section.
Roman section. Then we have another Roman piece, I think, another bone.
What, this tiny one?
Yeah.
That one.
Because of the context of where it was found.
That's upside down.
And then again a bone bead, which is found with a lot where like lots of Roman stuff has been found, and very old things. So we're not sure how old this bead is, but probably quite old.
Let's put in the Bowman section.
Yeah, well, the bone section too.
There's a few things that we need to talk about as we go that we found out what they were after the film's been made. This one, for example, I found this when we were with the mug pies, and I didn't know what it was at the time. I just picked it up because it was so very obviously man-made, and it's actually a spindle whirl. I think it might be a post-medieval, or it could be older, because it is made of stone, and the cat is now in the way. Yeah, so it would have been used to make wool, to teasel wool out, pull it out into a long thing to make into thread to use. This one I found quite a few years ago now, when we first started. And
On YouTube.
On YouTube, and looking at it now, I mean, it could be reversed, it could be some sort of seal, but it could be a button. We don't really know what it is.
Or jewellery. Because it's designed so it's like carved out, so if you pressed it in, like an intaglio, but it could also just be jewellery, and that's just made it to sort of make it look almost 3D. But it's beautiful, it's Victorian, so we're not sure, but...
But you are probably going to use your silver clay.
Maybe, probably, yes, to make a little basket of flowers, which I think will be absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit bigger than the last one.
We're putting some coins in there, the ones that have cleaned up so far. We've got to put some Renaissance wax on them yet, but this one is quite interesting, and I only found out really what this is the other day because of old Father Thames. She said that they used to bring the French coins over here to be melted down, to be, taken out of circulation. But scrupulous dockmen used to knock them off the boats and then go and pick them up off the Thames foreshore and use them. So the French started to cut them in halves. So I imagine how disappointed the docksmen were when they came and they found boxes full of half coins. So they probably just went, ha! And threw them all over the foreshore.
I think I remember Sci-Fine's telling us a version of that story when we first found it too. We found this years ago.
Yeah. But it's 1955.
So these...
Oh, yeah.
We, a couple of weeks ago, well, about a month ago really, just after Christmas, we went to the Mary Rose Museum in Portsmouth and did a little mudlark, but that will probably be up at some point, just not on a Thursday, on a different day, as a shorter film. But we finally solved the mystery of what these are, and they are not pin loops, but we might leave the mystery for that film.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, keep an eye out for a Portsmouth film, because
It made us go,
yeah.
It was weird. It was weird.
Yeah, these are found on the Thames a lot, and we always assumed they were pin loops, and some of them might be, but I don't think these ones are.
No. We got really excited at the museum, didn't we? Because we found quite a few things that we see on the foreshore in there, there was
Been found on the Mary Rose.
It was like a Tudor dress hook. We saw one of those in the museum. I mean, there were buckles. There were all sorts of things, weren't there? I can't even remember now, but I can't remember what there was.
There's lots of tiny bone dice and beautiful
Dominoes.
pots and combs and all sorts of wonderful things. Yeah, it was like a mudlarker's dream.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So keep an eye open for the Portsmouth film to find out what these actually are. Gold.
Some is missing.
Some of our gold is missing.
I put it in a special thing in a special place, and now I can't remember where that place is. There's a few things missing, like your sweetheart brooch and your ring, and the RAF one or the other one.
Yeah.
Some really good things.
Yeah.
I will find them. We're going to spring clean soon, aren't we? So. We're going to put some of our broken Niger bits in.
Add a little colour.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. That's really weird. I was literally just about to say that.
A couple of fossils, some pyrotised ammonites, shark's tooth, some Cuthbert's beads, and quinoid stars. 2 studs. This one could be medieval, post-medieval. Same with this one actually. 'Cause, yeah.
No.
He's picked it up.
Don't eat it. Oh, you're causing destruction. All the... Oh. Trouble. No. Not a game.
Some really beautiful decorated Thames gilded ones. The mud has made them go golden.
It's what you found on our special day, your special day at the Thames. Someone told us that it was actually
Could be a fired musket ball.
Yeah, it just went.
Very cool.
And then the last thing to put in today, I mean, I know there's a few other things that we've missed and we will remember them, but my thing I found at the dump in this week's film.
The reason why we started this today, our miniature museum, is for this tiny miniature pipe. So do you want to put it next to your other one?
Yeah, where is that? It's all just disappearing, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think that turned out rather well, actually. I think I really like it. I mean, I know we found all the things, so they probably mean more to us, but I think it's quite fascinating looking at them in like this context. All the ages.
How much human history is there?
I know.
How many people's lives these were a part of?
There are so many stories there. We could spend all day telling you some of the stories, but you'd stop watching. Sunny Cat thinks the same.
We just would like to say a massive thank you to everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. Every like and comment really makes a difference, and it's really encouraging to read them, and it's so wonderful. And we do try and answer them all. It just takes
A while.
It just takes a while. And yeah, every subscriber, it just gives a little hit of joy when we see the numbers go up by 1. So yeah, we just want to say a massive thank you. So we would like to wish you a good rest of the week, and we will see you next Thursday when we are at another different spot. And it was a good pipe day, I'll just say that. Hope to see you then. Just spotted 2 things in the spot we've 3 things. 3 of the same things. 4 of the same things.
No, you're joking.
Okay, so first of all, I spotted